Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video I'm really excited to share with you. So if you're in the market for some new luggage or you might be traveling soon in the upcoming summer months, I think you'll really enjoy this brand that I'm going to share with you. So a company called Level8 reached out to me. They had probably seen my RIMOWA luggage review videos in the past and they wanted to know if I wanted to review a couple of their products for you guys. So if you're new here, we have two of the RIMOWA carry-on suitcases in the black and silver. This is their classic cabin. I'll put images up here. We adore these suitcases. I do not regret getting them, but there is only one color that I recommend, so you can watch my previous videos, which I'll link down below if you're more interested in the RIMOWA brand. So we also own a regular check-in suitcase from RIMOWA, which personally I would not recommend spending the money on. Also in the past year, we had purchased this RIMOWA check-in trunk, which I do really like, but I don't feel it's worth the money. It's just not. And again, you can watch my previous videos. So that's why I'm so excited to share with you this Level8 brand of luggage, just because I feel like the quality is very comparable and the price point is just a fraction of the cost of RIMOWA. I have all the suitcases lined up back here, so I'm going to be comparing the RIMOWA to the Level8. I just wanted to throw this out there too, that even though the suitcases were gifted to me, they gave me free reign over a YouTube review video, so I'm not pressured to say anything. All opinions are my own, which I love when brands do that. Some brands really want you to do a scripted video, which I never agree to because I have to be my authentic self. And I feel like when companies just give you free reign to say whatever you want, they're very confident in their product. So I just wanted to mention that. I also wanted to note that today's video is just kind of like an unboxing first impressions video. I'm filming this at the end of April and we will be going away next month. So I will test both the pieces out for you and I'll make a quick follow-up video just to let you know how it wears. Level8 also gave me a discount code that I can pass on to everybody. So the discount code is Janice10 and that saves you 10% off your order. So I'm going to be reviewing two suitcases for you. So I chose a carry-on as well as a trunk, just so I could have a good comparison for you. The carry-on suitcase that I chose is called the Roadrunner Pro Carry-on 20 inches. So this retails for $209.99 US. So I chose to get it in the color black, but it also comes in charcoal and stone. I just wanted to get the black so I can compare it to the RIMOWAs for you. Even though I love my RIMOWA carry-on, the only thing that sometimes I wish it did have was a compartment in the front to put my laptop. When your carry-on suitcase doesn't have that, what I find is it forces you to either wear a backpack or a larger tote bag just to fit your computer. I really think that this will help speed things up during security too. You just quickly pop open the front of the suitcase, take your laptop out, and it's easy to slide back in. So the second suitcase that I chose to review for you is called the Luminous Large Trunk Luggage, 28 inches. This retails for $299.99. This trunk suitcase comes in the color navy or black. I also chose to get black in this just so I had a matching set. So I feel like most of my viewers will probably be interested in this trunk suitcase just because I know a lot of you were interested in the RIMOWA. I just don't feel it's worth the price. So I'm gonna let you know, you can get 5 of these suitcases for the cost of one RIMOWA trunk. So I'm gonna put up a comparison chart and let's go through it. So you can see the RIMOWA trunk retails for $14.50 US, while the Level8 one retails for only $300, and you can save an additional 10% using the code Janice10. The weight, capacity, and the measurements of the trunks are very similar. The RIMOWA one is slightly bigger. So for the RIMOWA one, it is made of polycarbonate. It has TSA approved locks, a dual interior organizer, stage-free telescopic handle, RIMOWA multi-wheel system. It comes with a leather luggage tag, which you can customize inside the store. It's designed in Germany and comes with a lifetime guarantee. The Level8 luggage is made from Germany Bayer Macrolon scratch-resistant hard shell 3-layer composite material. It also has a TSA approved combination lock, 360-degree spinner wheels that are very quiet, dual pocket interior, and it also comes with a lifetime guarantee. So you can see the specs are very similar between the two. The only thing that varies a lot is the price. So the thing that really sold me on the RIMOWA were their wheels. So that's the thing I'm most curious about. Will it feel the same when I'm rolling it? So I'll make sure when I go away, we'll test it on carpeted areas, wooden floors, tile, the street, over cobblestone. I'll take it on the planes, trains. I'll give you all my feedback in the next video. I'm going to run over the features of the Level8 carry-on. So the carry-on that I chose retails for $210 US. Again, you can save an additional 10% off though. It's also made from the German-made Macrolon polycarbonate that is supposed to be scratch resistant. It has a padded front pocket for your laptop or tablet that opens with a simple push. It has a built-in USB charging port. It has ultra-quiet 360-degree spinner wheels as well. This fits most airplane compartments with ease, and it also has a TSA-approved lock. The weight of this suitcase is 9.3 pounds with a capacity of 35 liters. So to open the front of the carry-on, you just push this button here. This pops open, and then you can put your laptop here. On the carry-on, there's also a charging port there. So how you would use that to charge your devices, you can see there is a cord built in here. So you have to plug in your own power bank, but you can just rest it maybe in the pocket there. And then you simply just place your own cord to charge your phone or another device right there. There they are side by side. So this side is the level 8, this side is the RIMOWA. You can see when they're laying down, they're essentially the exact same size. So the RIMOWA has the 2 removable dividers, and then this side is completely encased, so that might be a benefit to some. I don't really have an issue with anything coming through the sides of it. It's just something to note with the RIMOWA, there is little holes there where the dividers are. So the difference in the materials, so this is the aluminum shell and it has the leather handles, which are really nice, and this is the polycarbonate shell. And the front of this, like I said, has the laptop holder and room for your cell phone, your passport, whatever that you need handy for you. So you can see that the lock is on the top. There's also a button here to pop open the front where you would put your laptop or your cell phone, what have you. So with the RIMOWA, the locking mechanisms run down the side. This one is on the top. I'll be honest, probably it will be easier to get into that it's on the top, so you don't have to lay it down on its side. So the only thing, because the laptop is going to go in here, you're going to lose a little bit of space on this side because the laptop compartment doesn't stick out on the front. That's the only thing I would say. And then on this side, you will have the ridges from the handles, which is pretty standard on most suitcases, I'm assuming. But I like that there's the 2 separate compartments there for sure. I much prefer the silver RIMOWA just because it doesn't show scratches. This one, you know, keep in mind too, this is just a carry-on and look how banged up it is. And we haven't really even had that one that long. So this new one looks, I feel like, much nicer in comparison. There they are from the side. So the level 8 one is just maybe slightly higher. But it's nice that where the laptop sits, it doesn't stick out from the front of the suitcase. I like that. This is also a little bit thicker there. And there you are with both the handles extended all the way up. So I did notice, I feel like the RIMOWA, if you're very tall, the RIMOWA handle comes up a little bit higher. So that might make a bit of a difference for you, but probably in comparison to the price, it's not that big of a deal, but I just did want to mention it. I did notice that the RIMOWA definitely comes up higher, which myself and my fiance are fairly tall, so for us, we kind of like that. And I wanted to mention the RIMOWA suitcases come with a leather luggage tag, and then on the back, you can get your initials embossed in store. So here's the trunk suitcase from the front. There's the logo, it's very sleek, and the material, it's that material that kind of makes that noise when you do that with your fingernail. This is supposed to be much more scratch resistant. So we will see. That would be great if that is true. And then from the one side, you have your code there. You have the 2 little zipper locks. So to unlock it, you just ensure you have your right code and you just push this button up and the zipper will pop open for you. I really like the handle they put here. It's hard to tell, but just the material, it's very grippy. I like it when you lift the suitcase up. The back is just plain. And then the side has another handle and then the feet. So when you open up the level 8 trunk, you can see the 2 sides. So this has a mesh compartment as well as the strap. And then there's 2 zippered pockets and then a big one as well. So I'll open it up for you. That's what it looks like opened up. And then I'll compare it to the RIMOWA for you. So here are the two trunks. So this is the level 8, this is the RIMOWA. You can tell that the RIMOWA is slightly longer and taller, but the inside is pretty similar again. You're going to have this removable compartment. There's a zippered pouch along the side of the RIMOWA. And then there's this, which is pretty similar to the level 8 one. I'm just going to open it up for you. So there they are, both opened up. Definitely with the RIMOWA, this side of the RIMOWA is a lot deeper than that side. So if you're placing a bigger item, it has to go there. So same with this level 8 one, this side's going to be a little bit smaller than that. So I can try and show you just from the bottom so you can see. Definitely the lining on the RIMOWA is a silkier material. This one is a little bit more rough, but honestly, it doesn't really matter to me, but definitely the lining of the RIMOWA feels a little bit better. So here are the two trunks side by side. We have the level 8 and the RIMOWA. So one thing I do like about the RIMOWA is that it has that extra handle built into the front of it, which is very handy. You can see that the one is a bit more of a smoother texture. The RIMOWA is more ribbed, but I'm gonna go up close. You can see the RIMOWA is getting very dinged up, and I've tried to clean it. Those scratches won't come off. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. It's a suitcase. It's gonna get dinged up, but I'm really excited to see how this one holds up just because it's supposed to be more scratch resistant. So if you're very tall, the RIMOWA might be a little bit better for you. Just you can see that the handle does come up quite a bit taller. But again, it's probably not a deal breaker unless you're very, very tall and that's important to you. So I'll just walk closer. The top of the suitcase looks very similar. Handles are in pretty much the same space. There's enough room on both of these suitcases that you can put a duffel bag, your backpack, which is really great. And then I'll show you from all the angles now. So this is the side that have the feet. So you can see though, the level 8 has an additional handle on this side. The same side with the feet, and the RIMOWA, the side with the feet does not have a handle. And there's the back. I would say one good thing about the RIMOWA, it has additional feet on the back. And here's the side with the locks. So I'll go a little bit closer so you can see. So there is both a handle on the side. They both have the TSA approved lock, and it's very, very similar. So here are all the suitcases with the handles fully extended. So the level 8 suitcases are the two in the middle, and then on the ends are the RIMOWA, just so you can see all the sizes. So I just wanted to add that all the suitcases come with dust bags. So definitely the RIMOWA ones are a thicker, better quality material, but the ones that came with the level 8 are very good as well. And I really appreciate they came with dust bags. We always just wipe our suitcase down quickly when we come home from vacation, especially the wheels, obviously, and put it back in the dust bags just because it does get pretty dusty in here. We keep these on top of, if you guys have those IKEA PAX wardrobes, all these suitcases fit very nicely up there. So it's just something you might want to think about. So I just wanted to show you both of the trunks in the mirror. So I'm 5'9" for reference, just so you can see how high it comes up. So this is the level 8 one, and there is the RIMOWA one. I would say definitely this is a little bit nice if you're very tall. For me, I don't usually ever put the handle of that one up that tall. So for me, it doesn't matter, but if you're very tall, that might make a little bit of a difference. I'm gonna be honest, when I just tried rolling both of these, they feel almost identical to me. I didn't really notice much of a difference in the wheels, which is huge. So here are both of the carry-ons. So again, the wheels feel almost identical. I feel with this one, it feels just maybe slightly less sturdy, obviously because it is a much lighter material, but so far the wheels feel very, very similar as I mentioned, and they're both super quiet. So again though, I'm gonna have to get back to you after I've tested it out. And there's the level 8 luggage side by side. So something I wanted to point out with the trunk luggage that is great because it has such a wide top. If you're on your own and you want to set your luggage like this, just either while you're waiting or maybe it just helps you move it around in the airport, you can do that as well, which is really nice. Whereas obviously if you have a more narrow bottom suitcase there, you can't do that. Your carry-on would fall off, but it's just a nice little feature I've noticed. Also, I have noticed too, sometimes when we come home from vacation, we have the trunk and we have to run to the grocery store. You can easily set the basket there, or obviously your duffel bag, your purse, what have you. It's really nice having that extra spot there. I've even seen little kids sitting up there. So both of these wheels feel amazing. This was the big selling feature of the RIMOWAs for us. The wheels of other suitcases usually just don't compare, but these feel almost identical. I think right now my only recommendation for the trunk is I just wish the handle would come up just a little bit taller for me. So again, if you're super, super tall, that might be just the only thing I would want to mention, but both of them spin beautifully. But like I said, we have to make sure that everything is okay after I actually travel with it. So definitely my first impressions of this brand are amazing. I mean, obviously we have to see how it wears when I travel, but just seeing and feeling this trunk, I would never recommend someone to spend 5 times the amount on the RIMOWA luggage. And the carry-on, I'm really excited to see how I like having my laptop in the front. I think I will really like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Level 8 for sending me this amazing luggage. I'm really excited to try it out next month, and I will do a follow-up video for you. So I will link these 2 suitcases down below, as well as I have a discount code for everyone, and that is Janice 10. That will save you 10% off your order. Until next time, guys, bye.